Hi everyone, Susie here from Minnesota, and I garden in a zone 4B, and I'm taking you on my seedling tour outside. This is a day 3 or 4 for some of these annuals. I have them over here right now. This does get a lot of sun, but they're talking some high winds today coming from the southeast, so I have to watch that. So we'll get started right over here, pouring the mess. Yes, I still have my snowblower. This is just a Trattoscantia. I'm growing this for my aunt and it looks amazing. It's in a hanging basket. That was all starting from cuttings. And down here I have lots of dahlias I started from seed. These are Moonflower vines in here. Down here is cypress vine. I just potted these up. I had pinched them, but they're vining very nicely right now. More dahlias I started from seed, and honestly, right now I'm more impressed with the watercolor mix than I am with the pom-poms, because look at that. That is the watercolor mix, and that is absolutely stunning. And down here, I'm not sure what this one's gonna be, but look at that. And then I have some salvia. I think it's Fairy Queen. Look at my Dusty Miller. That alternathra is gorgeous. I do have a bloom here on the Joey Lambtail. And this right here are lots of penstemon. More of that alternathra, purple prince. Zinnias. This is Limon Talinum. I do have some in other spots too. This grass here is just that feather top grass. I ended up doing a second sowing of it because it got a bit floppy. So I put a few more. It's looking okay. Look at. These are my impatiens. Like, I was not expecting them to be blooming, but here they are. This is Datura, 3 different kinds. I think this is Drumstick Scabiosa. Here's more Talinum, along with this is a Nicotiana. I have status in there. Some of the leaves, it's weird how they're turning red on some of these plants. Dichondra Silver Falls, and the funny thing is, I found this in the ground cover for seeds. Yeah, I understand why, because wherever it touches, it roots. It's pretty aggressive. Some of my Snapdragons look a little tough, but I think they'll be okay. I have a lot. Like this entire tray here. And this is called a Snapdragon Vine. It's Acerina. So yeah, it's a tangled mess. I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. So yeah, so these are all Snapdragons over here. I pinched every one of them, although they were all in bloom. This is where it's like the foliage is getting, it's just weird. Some isn't. I don't know if it's just because it's touching soil or if it was touching the fertilizer. I don't know. I'll just keep an eye on that. I have a lot. Spanish flag vine in here. I'm not sure why I lost a leaf, but that's okay. I have enough. These are the Hyacinth bean vines. I have is it Ruby Moon and Silver Moon? Can't wait. More zinnias. And I do have Brawalia Blue Lady in here. And look, this is Nigella, along with the grass. Frosted Explosion. I think it'll be okay. It's looking a little brown here, but yeah, this is the one I have to be careful with. I might have to move this down a little bit. We'll go back over here. This is a beast. I'm trying to figure out how to untangle all. These are the cup and saucer vines. Yeah. It'll be fine. It's weird, these tendrils are a little sticky, so, but yeah, I think I'll be able to unravel that pretty good. So I have a white one and a kind of purple mauve colored one. And then I just brought this out today. Temps are nice 70s. These are all the coleus cuttings, more Trattoscantia. Yeah, I have more patience in there. And then back here, just calling this Renee's coleus, and that is my aunt's name. This is her favorite. I don't know the variety. Yeah, I went a little crazy on Trattoscantia, but I have it in bigger containers. So we'll see how I like it. It is going a bit up, but it'll fall down at some point or cascade more. Yeah. That's an entire tray. I do have to do some watering, which will out here will be a lot easier. The first day for the coleus, so I have to be careful with these. All right, so these are my annuals. I'm really taking it slow this year. Last year I think I rushed it, and I did have some scorching, but I'm sorry, I just have to go back to that. Look at that. Isn't that a happy sight? The fact that I grew that. I'm not sure how I want to stage this over here. And then back here are all of my perennial seedlings. This is just, they're doing so good. I am shocked. Comfrey is looking a little tough, but that's okay. I'm just growing it for the leaves anyway. I could probably plant that out, to tell the truth. This is, all of my perennial seedlings are ready to be planted. I'm just not quite sure yet, just because my gardens are still waking up, and I'm not sure where I'm gonna plant all of them. But they just look really good. That one might be but the rest look really good. That's Lychnis. This is just bergamot, a bee balm. Tell him Beauty Campanula. Peach leaf, I can't wait. These are what? Just super excited about the Agastache. They were struggling a bit, and then all of a sudden, look. Oh. And I pinched them just so they would bush out, and they're unreal. Columbine down here is looking really good. This is Echinops. Again, you know, the thing about hardening off, yeah, it's tedious, but your plants look amazing, especially when you do it the right way. They just look stronger, healthier, more robust. They get thicker leaves, greener leaves. What is Transylvanian sage, blue cloud in there. German status, it's kind of neat. I love the calamintha. That is so pretty, and you know, I like them both. I said at first I really like the blue, but the white is starting to really come into its own. I'm not sure if I'm going to plant that into the landscape or if I'm going to plant it into containers, because I think it'd look really nice in containers. Lots of obedient plant, like I said. The hardening off just... I know the lupins look a little tough. I have a few in there that look better than others, and that's okay. Along with some hollyhocks in the back. The foxgloves look really good. I have to be careful because this is going to be a windy area today. So this may have to go around the side. More hollyhocks down here. That had a little scorching. Need to cut that. This is a butterfly bush I grew from seed, and we'll see how I like it. I'm not sure if I'm hoping I get some blooms. I've been doing a lot of pinching on that one to maintain it. But the delphiniums look fantastic, and yes, I have lots of different varieties. Let's see if I can scoot back here. I'll have to go this way. All right. And more. I just liked the Calamintha so much. And then in here is a Veronica, pink Goblin. Some look better than others, but I do have enough of that. I planted up more than what I needed. It's a smaller variety. And all kinds of heuchera. Here, these are my Korean featherweight grass. That looks really good. The only thing that's looking really tough is my Tanjutica clematis, but it's aggressive. I think will be fine. And then over here, these are the zebra hollyhocks. They're the first ones I started to harden off just because they were getting super tall and I had no more room for them. I did pinch all of them. They're looking really good. And I have some of the hostas down there that I started, along with 2 ladies' mantle. And then water forget-me-not. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. It looks tough in there. Maybe I'll just plant it into a container. Enjoy it for probably a few more weeks. And then Canterbury bells. I can't believe I had this all in my plant room, which was in my garage. Here I was thinking I didn't do enough, and then all of a sudden I come out here and I'm like, yeah, I have a lot to choose from, which is nice. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed this outdoor seedling tour, and I would say within a week to 2 weeks time, I'm hoping to have not all of it planted. That would be a feat in itself, but I would say a good portion. I would be happy with 50%. So hopefully you enjoyed the seedling tour, and bye for now.